guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing great, can't complain. You already know, another day, another blessing. You guys see the title, man. We're gonna hop directly into this video. If all goes well, what we are trying to do today is get my Nismo Juke RS seats in the S15. I already bought some aftermarket base frames for the Sportster CS. I don't think anyone in the US makes base frames for the Recaro seats, so had to order those from out of the country, and they now have arrived. So now the only issue that I might have is I'm not sure if the seats are gonna work with the brackets and rails that are currently in the S15 right now. The worst case scenario, I'm just gonna have to buy some different brackets and rails. At least I have the right base frames, and I'll be able to remove the current base frames that are on there that are fitted for the Juke. You can like have a fabricator cut them up and weld them and modify them and shit, but it's just much easier to just buy base frames. Really hoping all works in my favor and we don't run into any stupid issues. You really don't see Sportster CSs in S15s, let alone like S chassis. So there probably might be a reason for that. Hopefully they're not like too wide or too tall. That's another thing I was kind of worried about. I have to go to my storage and grab one of the seats. I'm not gonna grab both of them because I'm unsure if it's gonna work. If I could successfully remove the base frames and get the new ones on there and actually get the other seat out of the car and test fit it and everything works and I get one of them in there, then I'll probably just go get the other one and slap that one in the car too. All right guys, we made it. This is gonna be the moment of truth. These Rep Brid seats gotta go, bro. They've been in the S15 since I bought it. Just never really like bothered me that much, but I've always wanted to change them out. I just kind of been lazy to do it. See these big ass base mounts, bro. There's just no way these are ever gonna work. All right, man, yeah. All right, guys, here it is. They're not in like pristine condition. I forgot how much I paid for these. I think I got both for like maybe like 2,500 or something. I got a really good deal on these. The airbags aren't deployed. They're still intact, so that's good. Normally people sell these with the airbags deployed and they still tax for them. These are definitely going to be a lot better than the Brid Reps. And I don't know, I think this, like the color of these goes really well with the Millennium too. It matches with my emblem. So I think these will look sick, man. I really hope that these work out. And I just think they'll kind of be the icing on the cake for the interior on the S15. Obviously, these seats came in a Juke, so they need to sit a lot higher. And that's why the base mount is so big. So I think I need to remove this because this is not going to work anymore. I think it's this bolt right here that has the red Loctite. So hopefully I'm able to get those off. You know how these little projects be, bro. It'd be the simplest shit and it just turns into a nightmare. So hopefully we can get these seats disassembled. If I can get the new base mounts on here, I'll be super happy. From that point, it'll just be figuring out how to get them in the S15. Bro, I'm already irritated. 2 minutes in, got that one loose. I'm like, all right, cool. This is going good so far. And look, I don't have one short enough for this one. All right, man, the Recaro gods is looking out for your boy. Luckily, it wasn't like seized in there, and I was able to use this. Boom, let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm happy. All the other ones are loose, so let's get these things off. All right, guys, we got this portion off. Let's go. That's actually one of the hardest parts if those bolts don't want to cooperate with you, but they looked out for me today. We need to get this off. I think it's like a Phillips or something, and that gives us access to bolts right here, and that will take off the rear piece. All right, so what's next is these right here. It's a multi-bit, which I didn't have, so luckily a Vato Zone came through with the full last. Let's go. All right, guys, seat is completely separated. This motherfucker heavy, dog. This thing has to weigh at least like 30 pounds. It's just pretty heavy, so we're actually dropping a lot of weight off these seats too. All right, guys, check it out. So here is the new base frame. It's actually pretty decent quality. Based off these extra holes, I'm pretty sure these should work with the brackets that I have and the rails. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Solid, no fitment issues, literally perfect like OEM. All right, guys, so we're pretty much good. The new base frame is on. I did have a small issue with this one right here. There's like a nut inside of here that's held down by like some little plastic rivet kind of thing, and I think it like overspun, or like one of the plastic pieces inside broke. So I got it tight enough to where the seat's on there. I mean, it's not gonna come off. The only way to fix that would be take this apart and probably put like a nut and then a bolt right there, and it wouldn't go anywhere. But it's tight, it's secure. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. So this one's good. It's literally ready to mount on the bracket and the rail. There is some extra holes here, so I don't see why it would be a problem, unless it literally just doesn't line up with the extra holes. Then it would be a problem. I think it's gonna work, guys. So I got the seats mounted to the current brackets that were in the car. Luckily, I had these spacers already because it was going to hit this if I didn't have them. Hopefully this part doesn't hit the door panel. That will suck, and I don't know what to do at that point. So all that's left is to literally just test fit it in the car. I want you to be here for this moment if this shit works. Please work. No fitment issues. Damn. Let's try to bolt this thing down and see how it fits. It is hitting here, but once I push it back, it should clear better. But brother, those look sick. Damn, bro, I literally changed the whole interior. Let's go. It's in, man, it's in. We do have a little issue though. It's not really the biggest issue. I'm gonna have to wait and see how it comes out on the driver's side, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run into the same problem. The seat doesn't want to slide all the way back because it's actually hitting right there on the carpet. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty much stuck right there. Like, I can't force it to go back anymore. So it's looking like I'm gonna have the same problem on that side. I'm just hoping it doesn't get stuck and I'm left with a seat that's like super forward. The base frames are perfect. They fit on the brackets that I already had. As far as the door panel, it fits, no problem. Door closes, there's still room. Woo. Let's go. It's in. At least I know that the driver's seat will work, so I can go grab that. I don't think I have any time to do it today. Got some shit going on. It is obviously closer to the roof, but it still clears once you recline it. These are rep low max, so they're gonna sit a little bit lower. If I'm looking at that seat in this one is like an inch farther back, so hopefully I can get it back a little further than that one, because I don't think I could drive like that. I'd be a little smashed. But hey, the seat's in, it works. It's time for me to go eat and enjoy the rest of my day.
Tomorrow.
What's up, what's up? We are hopping back into this video. I went and picked up my other seat, and it's go time. All right, so we gotta take this long drive all the way to my cars. I'm gonna cut the clip right here. It's gonna be about an hour. Damn, that took a hell of a long time. Hey man, my little puzzle piece yoga mat's becoming clutch. Necessary for this hard ass floor. Hopefully that shit don't strip. Hopefully that don't strip. Hopefully that don't strip. Hopefully that don't strip. Surprisingly, on the other seats, they came off pretty easily. So I'm fingers crossed, hopefully we have the same situation here. This is the first one. Alright, cool. Let's go. So they all broke loose, no problem. So I'm gonna get all these out. It's looking good. The only problems that I can have from here, we ain't even gonna say nothing. We're not gonna jinx nothing. Everything's going pretty smooth so far, so I'm gonna put the new base on. Finally, bro, I've been waiting for this for so long. Honestly, I never did because I didn't want to spend the money on the OEM base mounts, but I found some aftermarket ones. Because the OEM ones from UK, I think they were gonna be like 1,300, 1,500 shipped for two. I'm like, bruh, just for this? For this? So I did find an alternative aftermarket option that was like half the price. So that's why we're here now. All right guys, we got the new base on the Recaro. Got the Repi out of the S15. And fun part, swap out these sliders. Hopefully no issues, and we should be good to go, man. Almost done. If I have the same problem with this seat, which I'm pretty sure I am, and it doesn't slide all the way back, there's not really too much I could do about it. Maybe like cut the carpet or something, but I don't really want to do that. Hopefully I can put the seat back enough to where I could drive comfortably and not be all crammed in there. So let's see. So it looks like it's gonna work. We don't really have any issues besides one small little hiccup, but it's not really the biggest deal. Obviously this needs to go forward, but it's like impossible. There's no way that it's gonna be able to squeeze in between there because the fitment is so tight right here. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do about this. And as far as now, I think I'm just gonna loosen the harness all the way. Shouldn't be an issue to buckle it up. Seats in here, I kind of wish they did sit maybe a little bit lower. I'm gonna do some research and see if I can find maybe a different bracket, something that sits a little bit lower than this one. Honestly, for now, it'll work. I could drive it, it's not really a big deal. All right guys, it's all done. I was able to get the belt through over here, it's fine. It's not gonna be an issue. There it is, man. We got Juke RS seats in the S15. This is so funny. Twinning, dog. Your boy got 2 sets, dog. Actually, you know what? This thing needs to be fired up. It's been a while. Honestly, I think it's been a month since I started this thing. Let's see, let's see. Oh. Y'all missed that? Come on, baby. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's dead. I mean, it's still got some juice, but not enough to crank. Well, my battery pack thing's in the vet, but I don't have the key on me, or else I would just use it. But she would have started. Actually, let me crank this thing up. Make sure she's all good. Look good in there. It's so funny seeing the same seats in both cars. Alright, she starts up. It's good. I still need to drive this thing some more to see if the throttle bodies were actually the problem. I did do almost a 2-hour drive after I swapped them once we got back to California, so I would say it's okay, but still never know. It could be like a little random issue, so definitely gonna have to start taking this thing out. Now that I got the seats in there, I'll start driving it.
The next morning.
The weather is weathering today. Man, it's so nice outside. These seats are definitely a hell of a lot nicer to sit in than my Braid Reps. They were okay, you know what I mean, for some rep seats, but these are definitely way nicer. You know what's crazy? I used to come over here and shoot back when I didn't live anywhere near here. Now I'm like 10 minutes down the street, and times have changed. But boy, does that S15 look good. This thing hasn't had a wash since the guy washed it in Utah. Hello, Rari. What's good, man? Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Homie in the Rari wants to look at the S15. Funny, man. Car guys. Humble interactions. He said he's just a technician, but he has like a 99 Eclipse, so he's a car guy. That thing sounds nice though. The bay low-key still kind of clean. Okay. Definitely want to paint this car inside out, bay, everything. I want to somehow get a GTR manifold in here, R35, and make it work with the hood. If I'm not mistaken, they sit a little bit higher than the HR manifold, so that would definitely be a problem. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make it work someday. Like a full polished timing cover. That's really it, man. It doesn't really need much, and I think the setup would look pretty sick. But it's not bad for now. Low key, kind of the same color. I got the Macho Mobile. The seats look so good in here. Way better. And it's actually crazy because the red on the seats like flows really well with the Millennium. It's not like a red, it's more like a burgundy. But it just looks good against the color. Well, maybe I will end up keeping red calipers on here because it does go with the small little accents that we do have. We got the Sylvia emblem, got the red on it. We got the Spec R emblems, the R is red. You know, it's subtle shit. But yeah, man, seats are looking clean. Love this car, man. I absolutely love this car. Very nice. Throw some gas in this thing, cause why not? Might as well fill it up. Gonna probably grab some food and take my ass home. Damn! Let me just take this bucket home. Damn. OC different, dog. It's a Wednesday, guys. Very satisfying. Hey. Alright, man, we are back home. You really don't see too many S15s or just S chassis in general with Recaro Sportster seats in here. Probably because of this, how close it sits to the console. I'm not sure for like S14, S13 might be a little bit worse, or I don't know. But honestly, I would say they fit perfect. Like, it doesn't hit the door. It's just really close right here, and you can't really go all the way back. But it's still comfortable to drive, really no complaints. They look super sick, it's unique. I don't think I've ever seen Nismo Juke RS seats in an S15, so it's pretty cool. And what we got over here, and little if you know, you know. For those that are wondering if it's possible to fit these seats in an S15, it's definitely possible. Your boy did it. On that note, be sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm out.